This video is dedicated to all the armed forces, the first responders, and all you good Samaritans out there. Happy Patriots Day. On Patriots Day, we should talk about some heroes. And last night on TNA Impact Wrestling, I believe we got to not only see a hero, we saw something heroic and we saw something inspirational. Let's get into the show today, folks. Happy Patriots Day. YouTube, what's going on? BD Wolfgang 1980, aka Bezell, the man to see and the place to be in the QCNC. Boy, I had a kick out of last night, folks. What about you? I enjoyed myself. The show opened up with a color guard presentation of the flags, and they had the Star Spangled Banner. Now, who better to come out after that than this new up-and-comer? Maybe you've never heard of him. I will be honest, I never heard of him. I know he's been making the rounds on the news, but I never heard of him until we got introduced to him on Impact Wrestling a couple weeks ago. But his name is Chris Melendez. His nickname is Sarge. He joined the military. I believe he joined the Army at age 17. At age 19, just I believe they said a few weeks or a month or so before he was scheduled to come home for a leave, or maybe he was going to be done for a while. I'm not sure. But he suffered an IED explosion, and it took out his leg. He's a leg amputee. Now, he made his wrestling debut last night, folks. That's right, I didn't stutter. We had a one-legged man wrestle. He did have on a prosthetic leg. It was very fancy looking. Looked like something you'd probably see out of a Terminator movie or something like that. Comment down below on what you thought about how the prosthesis was, because as a kid from the 80s, I'm used to seeing a lot more rudimentary designs than that. That was pretty cool. And he definitely knew how to work around it, but we're going to get to that. His opponent tonight was DJ Zima, DJ Zima Iron, who is he's a good wrestler in his own right. Very underrated in my opinion. I like DJ Z. To me, he's funny as well. But he came out there and they worked a short, brief, to the point match. The crowd was behind Sarge, or Chris Melendez, what do you want to call him. Also, there was a little bit of timing issues, kind of to be expected. The guy has one leg. You could tell DJ Z didn't want to push too hard when they were doing things like tie-ups or Irish whips or anything like that. And also, you can also tell that Sarge was also kind of overcompensating or maybe undercompensating with some of the move exchanges that he was having as well. That's all to be expected. I'm not worried about that. What I have a problem with is it's already happened. Not even 24 hours. The trolls, they're peeping up. They're popping up. They're out there. I'm reading the comments. They're all over the place. Everything from TNA's just got him out here. He's a cripple. What is this guy doing? TNA sucks. All this kind of nonsense. Guys, how low do you have to be? You can't enjoy what you're seeing. You don't have a family member. You don't have a friend. You don't have an enemy, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a daughter, anybody. Insert name here. You don't have anyone in your life that's had their dreams crushed. Someone telling you cannot do something. Someone telling you that it's over. Well, let me tell you something. I'm sure at 19, because they say it was 19 when this happened to him. At 19, you're waking up in a hospital bed, your leg's gone. Your world is over. You're thinking about everything from maybe you're thinking about a future family. You're thinking about how this affects your club life. You probably, if he was a good soldier, he's thinking about how this affects his military career. He's thinking about everything. I'm sure he's down in the dumps. But he didn't give up. Not only did he learn how to walk on the prosthetic leg, he's in the ring working a wrestling match. So, to that, I salute you. You're an inspiration, Sarge. Now, let's get back to the match. Him and DJ Z, they had a few exchanges, a few Irish whips. Nothing too fancy here. I was impressed in how whenever Sarge, he did do a neck breaker to DJ Z, and whenever he does any type of move where he falls down or takes a bump on his bottom or on his back, he immediately holds the leg straight out. And obviously that's a part of the method to his madness with him learning how to perform with his leg like that. If you haven't seen him wrestle yet, if you're familiar with the show Gunsmoke, I don't know about you guys, but I grew up with those black and white TV reruns of Gunsmoke, and they had the Deputy Chester who always had that straight leg. It's very similar to that, the way he works. And let me tell you, he makes it work. His move was a Samoan drop slash follow slam, whatever you like to call it, and he got the 1-2-3 on DJZ, and to me it was a magical moment. Now, not taking away from that moment, but the realist in me has to peek out. He has to ask a couple questions. What do we do? When does this become not enough, or when does the good feeling go away? When do the nitpicky and the pettiness or the selfishness of us just wanting to be entertained, when does that take over? Or does it ever take over? Do we give this guy a break? But when does that take over? When do we, and I dare to hate to say it, do we become bored with this guy? Or does he see the writing on the wall, or maybe he just wanted to put a notch in his belt of fulfilling his dreams? Maybe he's got a whole list of dreams that when he was told he'll never walk again, he said, you know what, we're going to do this. Maybe this is just a short-term plan for him. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Personally, I think it's a good story, and if he has a limited move set, so what? Undertaker has a limited move set. John Cena, the list goes on and on. Give me a break. That's not the problem in wrestling. As long as you're entertaining, you can be a good wrestler or sports entertainer, whatever you want to call it. But I left that match feeling very happy, very pleased. Tell me what you thought about it. Comment below. But either way, I thought it was a very good match for what it really brought to the table for me. Not the work in the ring. Okay, hey, great, 5-minute match. But seeing a man accomplish his dreams, and if you've ever been told no, seeing him get through all that, I enjoyed it. So let me know what you thought. Once again, happy Patriots Day to everybody out there. Share, comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend. We'll see you next time, folks. Bezell out.